Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds. Now.
3,
gatecrasher. Your turn.
Need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Roger that.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Moving to designated position. Orders confirmed. On the move.
On it.
Eyes on the prize. Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Moving out.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Grenade out!
We're in their sights! Hostiles pacified. Moving to position. Catch!
Get a little too warm over here.
Moving on target location. Got it covered. Headed there now. Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
I'm ready. Got it covered. Orders confirmed. On the move. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Scanning.
Roger that. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Headed there now. Overwatch.
Got it. Moving.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. Overwatch. Shot failed to connect. I'm under fire! Heading out. Scanning.
Will do.
Affirmative, covering now. Dead for. I got nothing. Target's still up. Support here!
That was close. I'm pinned down here. Personnel neutralized.
Rolling. Taken care of.
Moving out.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Moving to designated coordinates. Object secure.
Moving on target location. Come on, focus. Running dry. Still moving.
Serious wounds here.
Understood. Moving out. Taken care of.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Affirmative. Moving out. -1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the Elders have set forth for us.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter. Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance. Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond. Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
I certainly hope our propaganda effort is not funded from my research budget.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Commander to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something. while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander. I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available. Advent has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to their city centers, with the propaganda campaign providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new converts. Unfortunately, most of these unwitting refugees have little idea what they are truly signing up for.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer. Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help.
With all that's been going on, we've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere. She wasn't the type to let the collapse of Xcom stop her research.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Another important step forward in our research. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic. center deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. On my way. Location confirmed. Already there. Reçu 5 sur 5.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Ok, je bouge. On a l'objectif en ligne de mire.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Good copy. Moving on target. Moving. Moving.
Take out our position!
Grenade out!
Heads down!
Je l'ai eu.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Moving to position.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
J'y vais.
moving. Stepping off.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Moving to position. Target disabled.
Closing on target position now. Je suis en route. Je reste en observation.
Heading out. Got it covered.
La cible est toujours debout.
Oh, come on.
Respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Frag out.
Destroyed. En route vers la position indiquée. J'ai plus de munitions.
Roger that. Closing on target position now. I'm sure the docs will want to see this. Heading there now.
Got it. Moving. Bien reçu. Je suis prêt.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Back online. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Heading to that location. I'm running low on ammo. Ok, je bouge.
Moving out. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
On a des adversaires par ici.
Negative damage.
Taken care of.
Box!
Je leur jette une grenade. Je l'ai sous les yeux.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Affirmative. Moving out.
On the move. Hostile neutralized. We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Rolling.
Understood. Moving out. It's killing time.
Back in. Come and get some.
Bien compris, j'y vais. J'ai rechargé. Position confirmed.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
today's attack by the criminal organization Xcom, all citizens are advised to prepare for intermittent power failure throughout the city. Advent assures us that they will have the power grid restored quickly.
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens must be getting nervous by now.
Maybe we need to start selling calendars.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
Council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Commander,
have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out.
Avenger plotting new course.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
New orders, Commander? You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time. I saw Tygan muttering to himself in one of the corridors. I'm not sure he even noticed me. Bradford trusts him, but I'm still keeping my eyes open.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Avenger plotting new course.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years?
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander.
Good luck.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander, so I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Each faction has agreed to allow a two-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into two squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand
you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best Xcom has to offer.
I go where you tell me.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Position confirmed. Overwatch. Position confirmed. Got it covered.
My turn on watch. I will go.
Heading out.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
I'm on the move. Enemy is still up.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Miss the target.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Good riddance. Running dry. Good riddance. Heading to that location.
shot wide. I'm running low on ammo.
Kill confirmed. Let's
I'm
do
all
this.
out. Target neutralized. Heading out. Moving to Overwatch.
I am trusting you. I'll watch closely. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly. I am at your service. Moving to designated position.
Affirmative. Moving out. I'm on it.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Got it covered.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Roger that.
I go where I'm needed. I take responsibility. The shadows fail us. Affirmative, moving out. Enemy destroyed. Back in. I'm out of firepower over here.
Overwatch. Adjusting sights.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. You must be resupplied. Volk would be disappointed. I require ammunition.
Got him!
It's still moving!
Orders confirmed. Moving out. It's down. My ammo's running low. Kill confirmed. Need a resupply. Ready to engage.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Heading there now.
I go where I am needed. I need to reload. Moving out. Oh yeah!
Scanning.
Central, biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass, one closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it your pet Advent in time. Volk says I am to obey. No one will mourn them. Your friends will join you soon. I need more ammo. For the Reapers! Reloading. My ammo has run dry. Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm on it.
On Overwatch. Shot failed to connect.
He's down! For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures. I am at your service. Return to your gods. One of many. Do we have ammunition available? Watching comes naturally. Closing on target position now. Moving to Overwatch.
I'll get him next time. Could use some ammo over here.
Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area.
Heading there now. Ready to engage. A momentary victory. Others are surely on the way. We must keep moving.
No argument here. Continue to the rendezvous point.
I am trusting you. Headed there now.
You should have a clear path. Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! They have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. decree of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
I will go.
Bien reçu.
Already there.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Understood. Moving out.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop-10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Changing position. It will be done. I go as ordered.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
Rolling. I am under fire.
Get burned to a
The fire is not to be stopped. I go.
Je suis en route. Mangez ça!
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
I'm on the move. On Overwatch.
Reçu, je bouge. Je suis prêt à y aller.
Heading to that location. Got it covered. A 10th battalion. I am reloading.
Allez, allez, allez!
Closing on target position now.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sound of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
D'accord. C'est fait. Cible abattue. Je tire mes dernières munitions. C'est bon.
Enemy down. Affirmative. Moving out. Come on, focus. As you order. I stand ready. I must improve.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Affirmatif, j'y vais. Cible éliminée.
For the free. I am almost out of ammunition. I am the victor. I require ammunition. Reloading. It is under my watch.
Hostile neutralized. That's affirmative. Scanning.
Efficient attack.
Target down.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Ordre bien reçu. J'y vais.
It is dead. Weapon depleted. Their journey ends here. Cover ammo. Reloading. No trespassers.
Rock and roll.
Moving meetings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Ça va secouer.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I am watching.
Missed the target.
I have failed.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
La cible n'a rien.
Enemy destroyed. Target neutralized.
Their service is over. Ammunition nearly gone. Ammunition depleted. Throwing explosive. I was fortunate today.
Taken care of. designated coordinates. Nailed him. Roger that.
As you command. Must reload now.
En route vers la position indiquée. Scan en cours. Ennemi abattu.
Enemies down.
Casualties grow.
Shot failed to connect.
I need ammunition. Utilizing hook. Justice comes for all. They live no more.
Affirmatif. Cible abattue. Je vais me retrouver à court de munitions. Viens par là. Ennemi neutralisé. Position confirmée.
No longer a threat. Hostile neutralized. Kill confirmed. Adjusting sights.
We take from the Elder stock. I must have ammunition.
Je bouge.
Reloading weapon.
me dirige vers la position.
Moving on target location. We're agreeing to go.
To that position. I will not wait.
Heading out.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cruxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Je suis en route. D'accord.
A long run.
Orders confirmed, on the move. Heading out.
I understand.
Got it.
Got it covered.
So many have already fallen. And yet my work is never done.
Moving to position.
Repositioning. A-10 Batal.
Headed there now. I am at your service. Placing explosive. Take this!
Je vais vers la position.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, Xcom. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Okay. Scanning. I am watching.
Analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Hostile neutralized. Hostiles pacified.
Your friends will join you soon. Volk says I am to obey. Tell your gods I'm coming. I require a resupply. Loading fresh ammo.
Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Chargé et paré.
Hostile neutralized. That's affirmative. Come get some. Moving there.
Non-evade detection.
Roger that. Come get some.
I'm on it.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Good riddance. I'm running low on ammo.
I will go. No one will cross.
Bien reçu. En route vers la cible. Vigilance.
Headed there now. Got it covered.
I go as ordered. I await their approach.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now.
Got it covered. Enemy eliminated.
Hostile neutralized.
I'll get him next time.
My training fails me.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you. Remember, they are not victims. Who can can give me a resupply. I cannot hunt without bullets.
Je suis parti. Ennemi éliminé. J'ai raté la cible. Je vais manquer de munitions.
Moving on target location. Kill confirmed. Target disabled. Missed.
As you order. Attacking on sight.
Okay. No longer a threat. I'm on it. Moving to designated position. Ready to rock. Affirmative, covering now.
Negative damage!
Yeah, I didn't get it.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
On the move.
Give me time to reload. Volk says hello. Moving out.
Ok, je bouge. Bon débarras. Ça va se Négatif, mon arme est vide.
Heading there now. Affirmative. Covering now.
I am reloading. No trespassers.
Back online. Overwatch. Enemy down. Hostile neutralized. Running dry on ammo. Target disabled. No rounds. Heading there now.
I got nothing.
detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere Lost for that to happen.
No compromises. My ammunition is almost gone. I go where you tell me.
Kill confirmed. Confirmed. Target down. Moving to designated position. Covering distance.
Roger that.
Move, move, move! Bien reçu.
I'll keep an eye on it. Return to your gods.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there. I need to reload. Death to the invaders. I will reposition.
Position confirmed. We take from the Elder stock. Ammunition is low. As you command.
Ten-4. Je suis sur le coup.
Solid copy.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
to return home, traitors!
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander. Each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Well, it's been 15 years serving the Resistance. I got no regrets. And to think, Advent Burger let me go. I bet the elders are still regretting that decision.
Think the elders will like this one?
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
I find these captains are often eager to share their experiences once the pressure of disappointing their commander has been removed from their conscience.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at. Especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
I think we need more dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Children, each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us, but all that goes our will, to the one that exceeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go!
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you sent others to shed blood in yours. There is a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
It is just as I had hoped, Commander. The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces. I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
You and I both know we only had one other Sky Ranger, Commander. It's worse for wear, but this heap used to be Big Sky's pride and joy, and someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Commander, these weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
Remember what Tygan said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever. We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Avenger plotting new course.
take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tygan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so, that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to Xcom, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial. I will begin our research immediately.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move. Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
Gun incoming on approach!
Your signal's breaking up.
outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you!
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again!
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
We have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Setting course for the Arctic.
The way this one is sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
May be a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way. It may only provide a single-shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target. The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Word just came down. The aliens have amassed a huge force to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby, and those people desperately need any help we can provide them. We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area. One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Moving out. I'm on the move. An alien scouting party.
Ok, je bouge. Dead for.
Roger that.
Shot failed to connect.
noticed. Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
I must have miscalculated. We are known to them.
D'accord. Ennemi neutralisé.
Heading out.
That's affirmative. Grenade!
Got it covered. Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Ça va secouer. Affirmatif.
Enemy destroyed. The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
I'm all over it. Move! It's time to focus. I understand.
Moving to designated coordinates.
go where I'm needed.
Bien reçu.
Rolling.
Already there.
Double time.
J'y vais. Reçu, je bouge.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Double time.
Location confirmed.
I am trusting you. My turn on launch. I got eyes on Advent.
Keep on!
Got some Advent here.
It could explode at any time.
Ciao.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
us about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
My life is in your hands. Just off the mark. Do we have ammunition available?
Cible liquidée.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Chargé et paré. Bien compris, j'y vais.
Close. On reserves!
Roger that. Back online.
I am trusting you. I'm reloading.
Menace 1-5, you secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
There's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Hello, Commander.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was, something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Hey out there, resistance psychos! Do you crave the excitement of battle? Are you eager to get back at the aliens for all the horrible things they've done to our planet? Well, have I got news?